What is happening in South Africa today, currently, was caused by one man, and that person is not South African. But we have ignored that person, and we are doing what? We are blaming South Africans. This video will actually be a little bit long, but stay to the end of this video, and you understand everything. This same thing actually happened in Ghana from 2025, last year coming. You understand? And that same people were the cause of the uprising of Ghanaians chanting Nigeria must go. That were the same people that caused that problem. Take your time. You see, South Africans were complaining on social media. They were complaining. They were just complaining until one man in South Africa, in Eastern Cape, self-entitled, thinking that he has made business, he have gotten a little bit of money, so he can claim, he can crown himself a king in South Africa. That is when this uprising and hitting the street of protesting against foreigners started. South Africa was just complaining, they did not hit the streets. But the moment this guy decided to provoke them, that Igbo guy provoked them, actually using their kindness, taking them as a fool, that's when South Africans started uprising, hitting the street and chanting foreigners must leave. And we have ignored that man. We have refused to hold that man accountable. But today we are blaming South Africans. And this same thing happened in Ghana. Let me give you a little story about Chukwueze Ehinetu, that self-acclaimed king of Igbos that rises in Ghana. This man actually traveled all the way from Nigeria to Ghana. He came to Ghana as a spare parts dealer. He was selling spare parts I think in the 90s or in the 20s. And God blessed him. At least his business was moving well, and he got married to a Ghanaian. He gave birth. We were running their business, everything. Ghanaians did not complain. Ghanaians were not complaining. Until this man came out and said that the Igbos in Ghana have come together and appointed him as the leader of the Igbo community in Ghana. Ghanaians did not complain. This man was celebrating his Igbo Yam festival in Ghana for over 12 years. Every year he celebrated. Ghanaians did not complain. Media personnel showed up, politicians showed up, some of the chiefs and kings in Ghana actually even supported, and they were supporting him to celebrate his Yam festival. Ghanaians did not complain until he decided to play on the intelligence of Ghana. He decided to use Ghanaians' kindness and hospitality, took it for granted, and decided to say that, hey, if you guys are giving me this kind of freedom, I'll bring the fool out of you guys. And that's when this man came out boldly on social media and said that he has bought 50 acres of land, which is equivalent to 250 plot of land, that he wants to build an Igbo kingdom, Igbo community. And guess what? The man blowing thing that made Ghanaians so furious and Ghanaians rises up against that particular thing was that when he finished building the Igbo community, he's going to lay a street and name them after his ancestors, his Igbo ancestors, and one street will be named after his father. A land that you don't know the history, you bought a land and you want to name the land after your ancestors. This man went ahead and said that after building the Igbo community, he's going to make sure that there will be one single entrance. Yes, one single entrance. The entrance you just go and come out. One entrance. And the only people that will have access to buy the lands or buy some of the properties in that community are only Igbos. And those communities going to host Nigerian politicians. That means this man was having an agenda against Ghana. You understand? So he was trying to do everything slow but sure, until this thing came out and Ghanaians said, no, this is not going to happen on our land. And that's what Ghanaians started rising up against and chanting Nigeria must go in Ghana. So from 2025 coming, if you saw any protest about Nigeria must go protest, no Igbo kingdom in Ghana, that was the man that caused all this. And from that same tribe, they caused whatever is happening right now in South Africa. If you have left these people there, we have refused to hold them accountable, and we are here blaming South Africans. Something that they themselves will not accept in their land, they will not accept in their community. They want others to accept it. You see, sometimes if you sit down and think about certain things, like like sometimes it's just sad. It's just sad. We refuse to hold those people accountable, those that actually cause the problem, and we blame the real victims. We blame them from reacting. We blame them for reacting. This, you see, this boy just. I just don't want to use words. But it's cool. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video.